Nathan, the first and obvious question is, how's this weather affected training, affected the squad?
We've had to improvise a little bit, but no, it hasn't. We've had a full week's training really. I mean, Monday we were able to train. Tuesday we had the covers on, so we pulled them off and had a full day's training. And today, look, we've got a wonderful facility here, so we've had to train on 4G today, but it's given us a good surface to train on, and I said it's far better than I expected, having looked at the weather forecast and the temperatures, and obviously driving in, it's far more treacherous on the roads than it is at our training ground at the minute.
I suppose it's one of those situations where none of us know which games are going to be going ahead in the Football League, but a lot will be cancelled, I think, because of the temperatures. You've just, as a side, got to carry on as normal, do your training and prepare for the game. Of
course, because you can't second guess it in any way, and we've prepared. We've had a normal week, a good league in, so I would imagine most teams are doing exactly the same. Obviously some will have different facilities to train on, but we're preparing as if the game's going ahead, and we really hope it does.
Yeah. You've got a full squad to choose from as well, I think, pretty much, haven't you?
Yeah, not far off. Obviously, few little niggles that we're going to need to sort of look after and stuff, but no, we have, and obviously Potts is back, which is another bonus as well. So we've got good strength in the full back areas. So yeah, look, we've got a good squad to choose from, but you can only choose 11. So as long as we've got 11 fit, we're all right.
Joe Dunn's done a pretty good job at Cambridge, hasn't he, since he's taken over?
Yeah, he's done very well, and I think, to be honest with you, they've picked up lately. I mean, even Sean over the Christmas period, they had a real good, a real good run of form and so on. So I think they've been in decent form for a little while now. But since Sean left, they've won. I think it's won 3, drawn 1, lost 1, and they were very unfortunate to lose at Dackerton because I wasn't convinced that goal should have stood. But look, they're exciting, good form. But if I'm honest, we prefer to play those.
Yeah, well, playing games is obviously, when situations like this happen, you have to prepare, but you want to play games, don't you? At the moment, you want to see yourself over the line.
Yeah, we do. Look, whether it's over the line, but we don't want to fall behind on games and have to play a significant amount. There's some are playing, some are playing midweek, and so on. And what we don't want to do is have a backlog of games. We want to keep up with everyone, and that's what we do. Look, I envisage there will be a lot called off this weekend. I mean, outside the championship, it'll be very difficult. I know covers are on, but the temperatures falling to -7, and covers don't do it. And with the treacherous areas in and around, you expect a lot of games to go this weekend. We just hope that we're not one of them.
With Dan now back available, is it a case of maybe he comes straight back in, or how impressed you've been with James Justin since he took over left back?
Look, we'll pick a side accordingly that we think is going to win the game, and that could mean that if it suits that James Justin plays, you know what I mean. If we're going to play a certain team, then we've got Scott available, we've got James available, and we've got Dan available. So it gives us a little bit more height and aggression if we were playing that type of team. So we don't know, but it's good to have the options, And as I said, James can play both full-backs, and so on. So look, we've got good options. But what we'll do is we've watched Cambridge. I've watched them live a few times lately. I've been able to do that, and obviously we'll watch how they play, and we'll see which players are better suited for the game, and that's what we'll do. We'll pick accordingly.
Elliot Lee, is he fit after his shoulder injury?
He's very near. I mean, look, it's just about confidence thing with him, but he's trained fully, so can't see why not.
Pelly missed out from the matchday squad last week for the first time in a while. Has he had a sort of dip recently in recent times?
No, again, look, not to explain our processes and stuff, but every time we've played Cheltenham, we've been ahead, and then they've literally gone very direct late on and had set plays and put it in your box and put 7 and 8 in your box. So we felt that if we were going to do that, we might need a little bit extra height, so we put 2 centre-halves on the bench. We had plenty of midfield players to cover, so like, when people miss out from the bench, I keep trying to tell our players, sometimes you miss out on the bench and you've been outstanding in training. It's not that you haven't been thinking, but benches are picked on what we need or what we envisage that we might need. Again, you can't second guess it. On the weekend, we needed something different. We didn't have that aerial bombardment from them, because I think whether we controlled the game, we were in control of the game for most of it. But you can't second guess those things. But benches are picked on to cover all bases, cover every eventuality, if you like.
Do you think he has had a slight dip though in terms of form since maybe he got sent off back a few months ago?
It's just difficult because he's not his opportunities have been slightly more limited. You know, it's difficult when players have been out because you're suspended. He was in the team, got suspended, and then the team has been in excellent form since. So we found it difficult to get back in. Once that happens, then when they do come in for a game or two, they haven't found the rhythm yet. So it's difficult for them to really impact, and that's the thing we have to consider, and that's the difficult thing. Sometimes we play with people who are in form and so on, stick with people, whereas it'd be easier to change things around because you justify it. But look, he's training very well. He's an important member of our squad, as they all are. It's just we've got such a strong squad that these things happen.
James Shea signed a new deal as well last week. I mean, just how pleased you have to have him now for another 2 years? Yeah,
look, we're pleased with all three of our keepers, and as I said, we're well with contract negotiations. We're well on top of everything we have to do. But with James Shea, he's the one that's sort of got over the line, if you like, now, and we're very happy with him. And he's had to bide his time and be patient, and that's good because it means that someone's in good form if he's keeping James Shea out of the team. But that's not to say that we don't have the faith that we know we do in James, because he's been wonderful for us, and he'll be a good keeper, hence the fact that we've extended him for basically now 2.5 years.
Are you hopeful about this following suit now as well? Have you got some negotiations underway with other players too?
Yeah, look, we're well on top of everything, and we've been very proactive with some who are under contract for years as well, that we want to extend those and so on. So we're well underway with all those. It's just, look, it's no point of saying now, and because it'll create stories and that are not there or things, but we're well underway. We never leave ourselves exposed really to anything, and we won't do so now, and we haven't. We're in a good place. We've got people under contract. The ones that aren't, we are well underway with. So look, we hope that by the end of the season we'll be in the position we want to be.
And there was a few rules passed last week from the EFL meeting. Transfer deadline's now been brought forward, and also playing stronger teams towards the end of the season. Do you have any views on those two rules that come in?
Playing stronger teams, what do you mean?
You have to pick a strong team. I think at the end of March you can't make as many changes as you wanted to, not as you wanted to, but as teams. They have to play, I think, 10 out of 16 from the week before.
I was unaware of that one in terms of that, but that wouldn't affect anything. So we do in terms of, because I've never picked a weakened side late on and stuff, and I know why people do that. So that was that's a decent rule anyway. But in terms of the transfer window, it's a tricky one really, because for us it wouldn't make too much difference, because I think we do a lot of our business early, and we're very organised with that. It just means that if we shut the same time as the Premier League, sometimes things come available later on from because of the Premier League shutting. So I don't know. As I said, it's a mixed one. I think as a club we voted against it because we would like to have kept it open a little bit longer and given us some options and stuff. But the good thing is we do tend to do our business early, and we have our house in order very quickly, and we're organised on that kind of thing. So I don't think it'll massively impact on us, but it probably would be nice if it was just open a little bit longer.